everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Raw in Wonderland. I'm so happy we're here together again. Today's episode is about a therapy model that has quietly yet profoundly changed the way many people relate to their thoughts and emotions. It's called Acceptance and Commitment Therapy, or ACT as it's commonly known. Some sources refer to it as acceptance and commitment training or even acceptance and consistency therapy. However, you frame it, the essence is the same, learning to accept what we cannot control and committing to meaningful actions. In this episode, I'll introduce ACT's six core principles and share how I have encountered them in my daily life, as well as some playful, practical tools to try on your own. My main source today is the book The Happiness Trap by Russ Harris, which I deeply enjoyed. First, let's answer this question. What is ACT? ACT is a form of behavioral therapy that encourages people to stop fighting their inner experiences and instead embrace them while pursuing actions aligned with their values. It stems from cognitive behavioral therapy but takes a softer, more flexible approach. Rather than trying to change the thoughts directly, ACT teaches us to relate to them differently. Here are the six core principles of ACT. Let's explore these one by one. First one, cognitive defusion or separation. This principle teaches us to unhook from our thoughts. We learn to see thoughts as just that, thoughts, not truths. Imagine your mind saying, I'm a failure. Instead of fusing with it, you could add, I'm having the thought that I'm a failure. That small shift creates space. Here is a whimsical method. Say your intrusive thought using a silly cartoon voice, like Bugs Bunny or Shrek, or sing it to the tune of Jingle Bells. It's funny, strange, and weirdly effective. Why? Because you stop treating the thought as gospel and start seeing it as just a passing idea. 2. Acceptance, willingness, or opening up. This is about making space for difficult feelings instead of fighting them. You allow uncomfortable sensations to exist in your body without resistance. You breathe with them. You observe them. You don't love them, but you allow them to be. I love the metaphor of the unwelcome guest, your pain, your fear, your regret. These are visitors. You don't slam the door on them. You invite them in, pour them a cup of coffee, and ask what they are here to teach. 3. Contact with the present moment, like being here. This is the now, returning to the moment gently, over and over again. It doesn't mean we must live in a constant state of mindfulness, but we notice when we've drifted into the past with regret or future with anxiety, and we come back. Simple tools help. Naming what you see, noticing your breath, or simply saying to yourself, I'm here. 4. The observing self. This is the part of you that watches your experience without judgment. The part that sees you feeling, thinking, reacting, and holds it all without getting tangled. It's like stepping outside the movie of your life and sitting in the audience watching gently. This is the key to developing perspective and self-kindness. 5. Values. These are not goals. They are deeper than that. Values are the compass. They guide your direction, how you want to live, what kind of person you want to be. For example, instead of a goal like lose 5 kilograms, a value might be living a healthy and energized life. Values aren't something you achieve, they are something you embody. 6. Committed action. This is about taking steps aligned with your values. even when it's uncomfortable. It's about doing what matters, not what feels good in the moment. ACT encourages flexibility here too. Committed action doesn't mean perfection. It means taking small, sustainable, value driven steps. So far, ACT has helped me see how often I confuse my thoughts with facts. It reminded me that I can have critical, anxious, and even irrational thoughts and still take gentle, powerful action in line with my values. I especially love how ACT reframes so called negative emotions. It invites us to feel them fully, not as flaws to be fixed, but as meaningful signals. My inner critic becomes a cartoon character, my sadness becomes a guest who has something to share. The more I practice, the more I realize life isn't about eliminating discomfort. It's about carrying it with grace while walking toward what matters. So, my dear Wonderlanders, if you ever felt stuck in your mind, overwhelmed by thoughts, pulled by anxieties, or afraid to act, ACT might be a wonderful path for you. You don't need to control your thoughts. You can simply make space for them and move forward anyway. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and let your values be your compass. Bye, guys!